Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest running biker TV show in the world. This week it's River's Edge, Rumble at the River, and an exclusive interview with Krista Grotte, star of the movie Nation's Fire. Her eyes tell a story of truth, struggle, pain, and wisdom. This movie has it all. Welcome to Hollywood and get ready for Krista Grotte and Nation's Fire. All this and more here on Born to Ride.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Love Jugs, the most powerful and effective V-twin engine cooling system in the world. Get your Love Jugs at a dealer near you. Find out at love-jugs.com.
You're watching Born to Ride TV. Location. You're on location at Scooter Haven. They're stunt rehearsing for a big scene in Nation's Fire, coming soon to a theater near you, but not in 3D.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
The River's Edge and it's Rumble at the River, man. What a show. There must be thousands of people here. 1,000 motorcycles for sure, probably about 2,000 people. But I'm with kind of the star of the show, the one a lot of people came to see is Krista Grotte. Krista, great to have you on Born to Ride.
Thank you for having me. This has been a great day, exciting event, lots of people, lots of fun, midget wrestling, loved it. Kicking butt.
I'm telling you, how do you feel being part of the biker community because you ride, but to have thousands of people and they're just having fun with each other?
You know what? That's what I love most about it is that you can just come out, be yourself, do your thing. Nobody gives a damn. Everybody is friends, family. That's what it's like here. It's that whole aura of family. So, you know, everybody's out there dancing, taking their shoes off, doing their thing, you know, and that's what I love.
Greg Billings, you know, when he's playing, it just makes people move their feet and kind of it gets in your soul.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, he did Soul Shine today, but you know, having Greg here is important too. I know Attorney Fran Hash took care of him today, but Greg Billings really set the crowd going.
Oh, he really did, and he was gracious enough to play longer than he was scheduled to play because, you know, the crowd just didn't want to hear him stop, you know, they didn't want him to stop, so that was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was real exciting because, you know, it takes you back to when we were shooting Nation's Fire and Soul Shine. That was our song.
Yeah, so. It's a great song, and I know we're trying to work on some things possibly to be able to use that song. Yeah. But you know, thanks to Bobby Ramey, when you said that Greg played a whole extra set, Bobby Ramey threw down some cash and said, Greg Billings, we need you to play longer. And when the mayor of Gibtown and the sheriff of Gibsonton says he wants you to play, it's hard to say no to Bobby Ramey because he's such a staple in this community, a great guy, and everybody loves him. But the biker community today, everybody's loving it and getting together, the bikes. What about the bikes in the bike show? Some pretty cool bikes there, right?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't take my eyes off some of these bikes just walking through. I mean, they're completely from top to bottom pretty bad. So it's nice to see.
Now, you're here today signing the cover of the Born to Ride magazine, which you gracefully you know, put it out there on the cover. Just an awesome photo shoot. But I tell you what, the in-depth interview with you, telling the blood, the sweat, the tears, kind of that's what Hollywood's about. But you're much more than Hollywood, Krista. I mean, it's such I tell you, it's been such an honor for me to work with you because you're so inspiring. And people, when you read that article, the feature in the magazine, you're going to find out some inspiration probably for you as well. So it's where you start and where you're at. But man, let's talk about Nation's Fire, because I mean, you killed it in there. But it's such a family type of story, man. It'll get in your heart.
It really is, and I think that, you know, that was the goal with making this movie in the first place. Of course, we want our action, we've got that drama, we've got the realness, you know, life imitating art, vice versa. But at the end of the day, it is all about that family bond and how people come together and kind of disregard the societal norms in order to look out for and take care of each other. And that was our goal with the message in this movie. So I think that we've accomplished that. It's about wrapped and ready for you know, distribution. So we're real excited about that, and I can't wait to get, you know, our community's thoughts on it. And I just hope and pray that we make everybody proud. That's the main goal. And you're a big inspiration too, Ronnie. It's been amazing working with you. You know that. And just your creativity is just mind-blowing sometimes. The ideas that you've come up with and just the things that you've arranged for us to accomplish in making this big budget movie. So it's, you know, it's been a real honor, and I'm like really ecstatic about it. It's a dream come true because we wanted to do a biker themed movie for a long time now. I mean, like 10 years now, and you know what, we finally did that. So I mean, that in itself is something to be very proud of, you know.
Well, I mean, for sure, and you know, talk about the biker community being proud. The biker community in Tampa Bay was part of this movie, man. How cool was that? Scooter Haven, Screwy Louie's, and we brought a couple hundred bikes. The guys from California were like, damn, are these all actors? How did they get these people? That's our biker community that came out when we called for them. Was that not awesome?
It really was awesome. And you know what, honestly, when we were there, and I know everybody, things got rough that day too, because there's so much hurry up and wait, and we're having to get all these bikes ready to do a long unity run that stretched a couple miles. And you know, so we had to stage all these bikes and prepare for that, to do it as safely, obviously, as possible, get everybody on the cameras, under the drones. And it was pretty amazing because, you know, everybody, you know, did what they needed to do, stayed the whole day. You know, they were real troopers about it, and like, I really appreciated that. And I got emotional just hearing the rumble of all those bikes and just seeing everybody turning in one after another after another after another. And we're seeing all these people show up to Scooter Haven. The llamas, you know, these guys showed up, and I mean, with pride. To me, it was just such a blessing to have, you know, all these guys and gals a part of this and be proud of this. And so that's why I want to return the favor and hopefully make them proud as well with this movie. This is a Florida homegrown movie, you know?
Llama in the house, man. Tampa Llama, right, Willie?
Right here. In the house.
Right.
I'm in the house with Born to Ride, baby. That's great.
And we'll be right back with more Born to Ride.
It's the 8th annual Fishhawk Riverview Rotary Club Crawfish Festival, Saturday, April 14th. It's happening at Winthrop Town Center, Riverview, at Founders Square Park from 11 to 4 p.m. Live music from the legendary Otis Belt and the Old School Band. 2 pounds of crawfish, corn, potatoes with each ticket, $20 donation. Thousands of people were here last year. Free admission for everyone. Free hot dogs for kids with non-perishable food donations. Donations benefit local charities and scholarship funds. Born to Ride 12-class custom and ride-in bike show. $100 cash for best of show. $50 cash, best paint. And $50 cash, best bagger. Born to Ride TV taping. Vendors welcome. It's fun, it's coming. The 8th annual Crawfish Festival, Saturday, April 14th. A special thank you to Budweiser, AFAB Company, and Accent American. For more information, go to lovecrawfish.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
No payments for 12 months plus 0% for 6 years. Credit approval required. Visit www.nopaymentsfor12months.com to learn more or call 844-654-0000 for a fast, free recorded message. Need we say more? Available only at Crystal Harley-Davidson, Homosassa, Florida.
Ocala Bike Fest is coming! April 20th, 21st, and 22nd at Warhorse Harley-Davidson, Ocala. Proceeds benefiting Art Marion. Advocacy Resource Center. You can win a Harley-Davidson. That's right. Pick the style and the color. Only 500 tickets will be sold. Only $100 donation. Giveaway is Saturday night at 8 p.m. 5 concerts in 3 days. Featuring Bobby Frisk, the rock and roll showstopper. Friday is Jeep Night. Sunday, Classic Car Show. Ocala Bike Fest, sponsored by Born to Ride TV and Magazine. Attorney Fran Hosh, 866 Law Fran, and many others. So you can win a Harley, help local charity, great food and fun. It's the Ocala Bike Fest. For more info, go to ocalabikefest.com.
I mean, it's really cool that we got to bring it back to Florida to film, but hell, we were filming 24 days or so in LA. I mean, we were in Burbank in the studios. I was like freaked out, and Krista says, thankful that I was a part of it, but man, you guys gave me a great opportunity, and I'm never going to miss an opportunity like that, so I had to deliver. But man, so inspiring in LA, the hills in LA, and then we brought it back to Florida. Like you said, the biker community came out, and they're a part of this, man. You guys are a part of Nation's Fire. We're going to do a premiere. It's going to be big. We're even talking to Greg Billings, man. He might be doing a song for us, but it's going to be a good movie, so you got to check it out. It's a reality. It's like The Godfather isn't just a movie about gangsters.
Right.
Nation's Fire isn't a movie just about bikers. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you laugh. It's going to take you on a roller coaster ride of emotion. So when I'm talking about emotion, Krista, I got to ask you, you played some heavy scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
Where does it come from deep inside? What inspires you to do these roles? Because you're taking us, all of us, on this trip of a movie for a roller coaster ride of emotion. And how do you get prepared for that?
As an actor, for me, it's a benefit that I've walked the trenches in my own life, because that's something I can use to relate to my characters that I play in the certain situations that they're in. And I know that oftentimes, ironically, when I play a role, there's only a gamut of emotions that you can portray. And I think about times where I've exhibited the exact same emotion, and I put my mind back there. So I try not to think about anything in the future that could happen that would make me cry or scream or get into that rage or those emotions I have. I think of things that are the past. That way I don't attract further situations to me. You know what I mean? Because I strongly believe in that. I believe what you think about, you bring about. So I focus on the past. And there's some losses in this movie that, and we've all experienced that, every single one of us. I mean, that's what makes us who we are. And the losses I've experienced, a young man who I had pass away in my home under my care, changed me as a human being forever. It was a friend of my son's. And I know, I dedicate my role in this movie to him as, a way to kind of just show my love and gratitude for him being a part of my life for the time that he was.
What's his name?
Devin Carbo, yeah.
So emotion runs deep. So you're saying that a lot of the emotion you felt was from real life experience?
Yes, absolutely, because my emotion needs to be real. I'm not going to fake it. I don't put in fake tears if I'm going to cry. This is real. So I'm simply just, reliving moments that I've experienced, and it works for me. Everybody has their own way of doing doing things, but I do what works for me, and I think that it showed pretty well in this movie.
Well, so, I mean, you're not new to acting, people. What I would say is this is her breakout movie, and Hollywood better get ready for Krista Grotte. But you've been doing this for over 20 years.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing it forever. I mean, and it's something that just is a natural part of me, you know, even though I don't have much of a relationship with my own blood family. I do know that there's a lot of artists and performers and nutcases, you know, down the line of my generations. So I think that all works together for me and my craft, you know. I use that. So I just try to turn something negative into something positive and hit it.
It's the 8th annual Fishhawk Riverview Rotary Club Crawfish Festival, Saturday, April 14th. It's happening at Winthrop Town Center, Riverview, at Founders Square Park from 11 to 4 p.m. Live music from the legendary Otis Belt and the Old School Band. 2 pounds of crawfish, corn, potatoes with each ticket, $20 donation. Thousands of people were here last year. Free admission for everyone. Free hot dogs for kids with non-perishable food donations. Donations benefit local charities and scholarship funds. Born to Ride 12-class custom and ride-in bike show. $100 cash for best of show. $50 cash, best paint. And $50 cash, best bagger. Born to Ride TV taping. Vendors welcome. It's fun, it's coming. The 8th annual Crawfish Festival, Saturday, April 14th. A special thank you to Budweiser, AFAB Company, and Accent American. For more information, go to lovecrawfish.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
Charlotte's Web Pub, Wachula. Coldest beer in town. The Real Deal Biker Destination. Sunday, May 6th. It's Charlotte's 10-year anniversary party. Save the date. You don't want to miss this party. With Born to Ride and attorney Fran Hosh, 866 Law Fran. Bike show, vendors, games, and more. It's coming. Live in concert, the electric Jasmine Kane. Whatever you do, don't miss this show. Charlotte's Web 10-year anniversary party.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Is your business connecting with a powerful market? Text message marketing. 85% of Americans own a mobile phone. 100% use them every day. An audience that will read your message within 2 minutes of receiving is powerful. Get your message in the hands of your best and next customer. Easy and affordable. You set the budget. Text message marketing. It's time to get noticed. Call Media Design Shop 813-571-4003.
It's Game Over Cycles. The unbelievable tattooed motorcycle, the Recidivist, comes to life.
So now you're acting over 20 years. You come on the set, we create this Nation's Fire movie, and now you're working with people like Academy Award-winning guys like Bruce Dern, Gil Bellows, you know, and then we brought in Chuck Liddell, who's an iconic individual. Now, Krista is not only the actress and the star of the movie, but you're doing the business stuff, people. So she's learned all her lines, but then she's doing the business and the books and the budgets, man. I'm talking about budgets. Do you know what that is?
Oh, boy.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
And I mean, just working with people and motivating them. But man, so much business you're taking care of. And that's where I'm saying inspiring what Krista does. But on the set, then you're back to acting. So what was it like acting with those guys I just mentioned?
You know, it was very exciting, to say the least, because sometimes when you sit there and you realize, you know, here I am with these big league, you know, performers, entertainers, actors, fighters like Chuck Liddell, it really makes you feel accomplished, because they're not so easy to come by or even get a hold of, you know, to do this. And the fact that they love the story and the script and wanted to be a part of this, I think that says something for all of us. So to me, you know, I took that and used that experience to learn and grow from. And especially, you know, for me, the funnest part of it was talking to them, you know, on set, in between takes. And you know what I thought was really cool? I just got to say this. Chuck Liddell, I think you were interviewing him, and you asked him what was the toughest part of your day today, and Chuck said, I think the hardest part for me was calling her a bitch. And I said, you know what? What a guy. What a man. You know, this guy, you know, he's a heavyweight champion fighter, and with such a respect, you know, and to me, I just thought that was really cool.
Chuck was, I mean, a real guy. He's so iconic. Everybody knows him. He looks great in the role. Wait till you see what happens to Chuck. It's amazing, this movie. But he also said something funny, too. Remember he's talking about the Goonies, or was it the
Smurfs?
The Smurfs.
Ronnie said, what are some movies you like to watch? And Chuck's like, I like the Smurfs. So it was so cute, though, you know, and he's got 2 little kids, so he said that was the most recent movie he watched, and he really enjoyed it. And I thought, oh, man, I used to love the Smurfs.
Things like that in a movie set break up the monotony of waiting so long to do your scene. And that's another thing. Different locations, so much logistics. There's like, 50 people or more on the crew. It has to be more than that. Catering, so many things I learned. I just tried to get in there and document it to show what's going on. So, but man, you guys were just so much more into the movie of it. So tell us what's going on with the movie now. When can the people see Nation's Fire?
Well, we're in the very final stages of post-production. We're in the last 4 weeks where the movie is going through the post-house process for things like, you know, the effects, color correction, and those to kind of spruce it up a bit, and with the musical score, the orchestrative, and that. And April 1st, we are slated to be complete, and then the movie will be out soon thereafter for distribution. So I'm thinking, you know, this summer we will be able to have a big, amazing premiere of Nation's Fire. So
I was just going to ask, tell me about the premiere. I tell you what about the premiere. Stay tuned, because we're going to do a premiere in Florida, aren't we?
Yes, we definitely want to do it big, and we want to do this for all our biker community who came out and supported this. This is for them. We want to have a big event for it, and really give everybody a good time and show our gratitude to all you guys, you know, for being a part of this. I mean, we can't thank you enough. Trust me. I mean, we talk about it all the time and think about it all the time, because that was like one of the best days of my life, just being a part of that. So, and everything went off without a hitch. Everything was great, and we just had a hell of a time. So I'll never forget it.
It was awesome. And you know, doing a movie like this, it's broken up in scenes. Then it's all put together, backwards, forwards. We shoot it. You got to have continuity, same stuff. There's so many different angles and things that you have to do. But, you know, all that, and then it flies by, and then you're done. So you try to remember the best things. What's something that stood out to you along this movie? I know you talked about the bikers of Florida, but something in L.A., what happened that you really can remember, or something that you're maybe really fired up about?
Well, for me, I think it is one of the controversial scenes that we shot in the movie, in the aftermath of that, and how the life imitates art topic that I was talking about before. And, you know, sometimes I get a little nervous. Well, you know, are people going to condemn us for this or accept it, or, you know, but we're just trying to put the realness in there, you know what I mean? and playing those scenes was pretty emotional, just thinking about the situation as it was. So I think those are some things that stood out for me personally,
Yeah, being an actor is you got to act and play these the role that you're given or written on. And Nation's Fire, man, I tell you what, it's a roller coaster ride of emotion. I say Vertigo meets Born Losers, Kill Bill, the whole 9 yards. This is twisted beyond that. Krista, any last words?
No, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done. Thank you and Debbie and the whole Born to Ride team. We're so appreciative and thankful, and I just want people to know that. And thank you guys too for being so supportive. There's absolutely nothing like the biking community. Nothing, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it, and that is why we wanted to do this.
All right, guys, there you have it. An exclusive interview. Krista Grotte, Nation's Fire, right here at Rumble at the river, at the river's edge in Gibtown.
What's the hottest, newest, baddest bike night in Polk County for you and your motorcycle? Second Friday of every month, it's Fun Bar. They put the bar in Bartow. Second Friday of every month, 3 acres in a standalone building, burnout pit, giveaways, Bud Longnecks only $3. Live music, win a $50 gift card from Harley Davidson of Lakeland. Vendors welcome. Fun Bar Bike Night. Second Friday of every month. Brought to you in part by attorney Fran Hodge, Harley Davidson of Lakeland, and Born to Ride.
Is your business becoming invisible? 5 reasons to advertise. 1. You control the message completely. 2. Creates credibility and sense of a thriving business. 3. Brings awareness to everything you are doing. 4. Find new customers. 5. Keeps you top of mind. We could tell you more, but you get the idea. Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.